Caitlin Clark shares candid thoughts on idol Steph Curry. When it comes to Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark and NBA legend Steph Curry, there are more than a few parallels between the two players and the monumental impact they've had on basketball and their respective leagues. Yes, Clark is only in her second WNBA season, while the 37-year-old Curry is heading toward year 18 next October, with 4 NBA championship rings on his hand. But their style of play and the attention they draw from defenses, just about the moment either one of them passes half-court, is almost identical, in part due to the very realistic threat of Curry or Clark quickly pulling up and dropping a three-pointer from the logo in a way that might make it look just a little too easy. The exorbitant amount of focus that's routinely paid to the duo usually means that at least one player is probably wide open, sometimes maybe two, which allows for great ball movement and others to get involved. So, on Thursday night, the Fever arrived at the house that Curry built to face the Golden State Valkyries, a WNBA expansion franchise in its first season, which made for a pretty easy reason to ask Clark to offer up some words about the NBA's all-time leader in three-pointers. "I grew up watching Steph," Clark said to me. "He's one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I think he's really changed the way basketball is being played. Maybe at times, me and him both, like kids, shouldn't always just go and chuck a bunch of threes. But that's what makes the game so exciting. He's really changed basketball, and everybody's that ever met him knows how good of a person he is too," Clark continued. "So, it's cool to be here. He's somebody I certainly idolize." With Clark offering plenty of praise for the widely adored Curry, what might have been the greatest thing to pluck from her first time playing at the Chase Center might have been that she apparently yelled out Curry after launching her final three-pointer during the Fever's pregame shoot-around. Unfortunately for Clark and the Fever, they had a pretty rough outing against Golden State, losing 88-77 after a generally flat showing in the second half. The 23-year-old Clark did still manage to fill up the stat sheet, just not to the ridiculously high standards the second-year star has already set for herself, finishing with 11 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, and a steal.